Photographer Reed Blackburn was stationed not far from this public viewpoint. His view on May 18, 1980 was a lot better than we're seeing up here today. Blackburn and his photographs did not survive the eruption, but one man up here is trying to keep Blackburn's story alive.
I like to say I put faces and stories to the names on the plaque.
20 miles from the volcano.
The dashboard on the end came from Arlene and Jolene Edwards.
You'll find all sorts of trinkets.
The only surviving Coke glass that belonged to Harry Truman.
At the Mount St. Helens and Bigfoot Interpretive Center.
Mr. Blackburn is the entire inspiration for what we do here.
Reed Blackburn was 27 when he started documenting the rebirth of Mount St. Helens in early 1980. He was working in what was considered a safe zone for the Columbian newspaper, National Geographic, and the U.S. Geological Survey before and during the eruption. He was found deceased in his Volvo.
The eruption pyroclastic surge came from roughly where the door is over the vehicle.
44 years later, that car is proof of the power of Mother Nature.
It takes a huge amount of force to be able to bend a very thin item like that.
The Ottoson family originally removed the vehicle from the ash and made it part of a post-eruption museum that eventually went out of business. The car sat in the outdoors for years until Joe Bongiovanni bought it along with other vehicles and all those artifacts to boost his roadside business. But he likes to think he's also honoring the victims.
In this world, a little bit of respect goes a long way, and we have the utmost, or I have the utmost respect for Reed Blackburn and what he accomplished there. This is a person that obviously admired education, right, and did his best to educate the next generations. Well, he's still doing that now. Are you really gone if you're not forgotten, right?
We contacted Reed Blackburn's widow, Faye, about this display. She says she has no animosity towards what's being done with the vehicle and notes, unlike her husband, she had no emotional connection to this car. Near Mount St. Helens, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.